These are the best plays by Faker in World's history, featuring crazy outplays, ridiculous comebacks, and many more.
Shortly, there he is back in towards that lane. Needs to keep that farm going on. Reginald putting some pressure down, but Faker actually turning him down. A lot of damage. Reginald goes aggressive, pushes the ultimate, gonna get caught out. Faker gets him down.
That was unfortunate. Reggie thought he was about to get jumped on. He actually expected to juke.
In there as well, that turret now down to half. They managed to avoid the damage and knock up out of Bengi. There is Watch right at the front trying to get involved. Bengi, blown up. Well, his passive is there to save him. Will he be able to escape? There is Stan United coming in. Stranglethorn's going to knock Najin's sword into the air. Prey is going to fall here. Faker from the side. Crescendo comes around. SKT doing great in this one. Now Kane going to be the target. Exhaust goes down, but it won't make a difference. Especially he's going to try and chase down Faker here. But with Impact to get that taunt down, will he have the finisher? No. Faker is still alive. Charm's going to land onto him. Is he going to be able to walk away? Faker is still running. There's another turn, and Expression goes down. What just happened here? Faker magic again.
Faker timed that re-engage just at the beginning of the fight. Let's look at this again. He times the re-engage perfectly with the Aatrox revive and then Shen's shield on top of Aatrox. Faker went right through that fight all the way to the back and takes out Prey at the very beginning, taking so much damage away from Sword. And then he's able to land the combo onto Sona. Now right here, it's up to the very coordinated play. Impact with the taunts at the perfect times. Right after the stun goes down, he gets it onto Faker, and Faker heals up the minion. He sees that he has the passive up. He gets the full Orb of Deception, which does the most damage and will heal him for the most. Then times the charm onto Expression for the last hit, which spaces out perfectly for Taunt to come back up.
Expression securing it now. Bengi and Faker into the mid lane. We do see Stan United comes down. Here comes Expression. The question is, can they stop anything? The tower's been saved. No kill secured yet. Kane looking for the hook. Not going to connect. Faker still alive. Now Nug's into trouble.
He's got the shockwave still alive, and there is the shockwave coming down, but Faker so very low. Expression dies. Faker still alive. Protect comes in. Kane trying to get the kill. Kane does get the kill. Bengi will bring it back now. And again, as I said, it doesn't ever rain in ports in these games.
C lane, it looks like Lucky will be there as well when they activate that. So the chess pieces in motion for something to happen towards that bottom lane. Faker still going at it with Whites. Both have gone for the Dorans. Whites rather, going for the early magic resistance.
This is where it gets interesting. Faker is absolutely level 6, and Bengi's going to try to combo with the gank.
He goes in. Does he manage to knock him up? Yes, he does. Surely the shockwave comes in, but it does not matter. First blood, Faker.
Just execution right there, SKT, and Lucky, you're out of position.
Getting very close to being
gold lead. SK Telecom, they are already etching their name on that cup.
They can smell it right now. They're going to be going for the second inhibitor turret. There's already one down. Royal doesn't even have 5 people here.
throws down the slicing Maelstrom, forced to go in, but he was Stranglethorn back. Can they continuously get the fight? Piglet got Chum the Waters on him, and they're now absolutely running for the fountain. This does not look good for Royal.
This doesn't, Crescendo catches all of them. It's a double for Impact. They get on the fountain. SK Telecom are just rolling through. The Nexus turrets are potentially going to go down. This could be a 20-minute game for SK Telecom. They will be the Season 3 World Champions here at the Staples Center.
About a sight stun is ahead of Amazing J right now. If you just like to track that money, he's still got more than this poor Nard top lane right now. Mid lane turret also goes down. The flash engage from Faker.
Yeah, there's the Rune Prison in there. All of the spells, all of the time. Faker, the 1v1 against Pawn.
And that's with Rod of Ages and Tears still stacking up.
And we talked about this matchup earlier. Thinking, this is going to be a kill. And Pogent shows up to save the day. Everyone had to do the right thing to avoid dying there, which is a little bit dangerous.
Flashes were blown in the mid lane as well. Looks like Faker and Kuro went hard, so there's no flash for this. Hojin in a real bad situation, and with the last bit of mana, Faker takes him down 2v1.
This was one of the problems we mentioned a little bit in Champ Select, how Kassadin in the
on the bottom side of the map, adding that pressure. With Dragon coming up, you can already see Gorilla kind of waiting in the middle of both top and mid. Or I should say bottom and mid.
Remember home guards, and he's sitting in base for a long time now. He's waiting to TP somewhere. He's going in front lane now.
Just going into the river brush, but it's going to be
my
Kuro
God.
getting dropped immediately. How did he even think he could take that fight? Sarah's Embrace wasn't even used by FAKER, and they're ready to keep going for the fight. Gorilla chomps up Smeb as his teleport comes in. Prey gets caught way off on the wing here. Ku was not ready to take any sort of fight. They thought it'd be a single 1v1 with their TP being the advantage of the bottom lane, but they have been turned on their head for this engage. Marin, no red buff, just the slows from the boomerang, but it looks like Ku is able to stave off any.
Starve out the opponent. Ku Tigers, last stand, 2 inhibitors down. Here SKT comes.
On the hunt, goes in. That's going to be Hojin in a real sticky situation. He goes down a full 3-man Gnar ultimate. That's going to be Smeb down now. Eyes onto the 80 carry, but the support hits. It's going to be Kuro out safely. Prey, however, has to run away from his base. SK Telecom looking to take down the final Nexus turrets. It does not look good for Kuro and his team. Ku Tigers are falling. SKT will be your first ever 2-time world champions!
A comp that likes playing 4-1, so the winning side lane is so important in that nature, so having a Trundle later on versus the Poppy is super important.
Yeah, even if Poppy were to get 20 or 30 CS up on Trundle, by the time the late game hits, Trundle will have that pushing wave, and that's why Smeb's roaming in.
Got this coming in, the flash to push him back, but it's not going to be the Cocoon, and the Shockwave buys all the time FAKER needs. 1v3, easy escape, 2 summoners down, but he's okay.
And that is the second gank that SKT has been able to absorb. Anything could break this game wide open, especially if SKT group up and Rox can find a fight.
Yeah, the support's coming. Karma just not there yet. Only thing that matters right now is this Elder Dragon. SKT looking to rush it down, using the zone from Wolf. Look for him to
It
put
has
that
stolen so many objectives this world.
They're trying to keep him out. Repel gets away from this time. He goes in for it, and it's secured by Bangy. That is a big deal. SKT, Shockwave, a shutdown. They've got 3 already. They're looking to kill absolutely everybody. Rox Tigers getting wiped off the face of the map. Smeb the only one alive.
SKT burns Kuro's flash in a previous fight. FAKER gets him the next time. Bangy is clutch with the smite in the jungle, and that's most likely the game.
It's Rox trying, but not able to quite secure it. No CC was really left to be had, and everyone else able to disengage properly. But now, the play towards topside. They do see FAKER, and the Cocoon's not going to land, though, so can they get anything else? The flash chase, it's Smeb onto his face, looking for a little bit more, and he's not going to go down. FAKER, with just a ghost, gets away with it.
He knew they were coming. The second Gorilla charged at him in an empty lane. He did a minor step upwards, forcing the Cocoon to ever so slightly.
Even though Bangy's got that giant CS advantage on Ambition, they don't have pink ward control in the Dragon area, and they need to actually go and take some pressure back, which is they're going for now.
Shockwave on 2, and that's just easy. Ambition gets dunked.
FAKER uses his 3rd summoner spell, Bangy, to get revenge on Samsung, and now Bangy's headed bottom.
To play against Samsung's team composition, the arrow this time goes between the goalposts. Cubase under threat. Deadly flourish as Samsung are under pressure. This is buying time for those super minions to pour in, kick around. Crown's able to flash so he doesn't get caught, but Cubase down.
And it's a war of attrition. They're just waiting for wrecking them in a fight.
Duke flashes forward, chomps down to kill Crown. SK Telecom have got 2, make that 3 kills. The curtain call is a fitting end to the World Championship as Samsung Galaxy are being dove under their tower. SK Telecom have overcome every challenge. They are the undisputed best team in the world. The SKT reign continues. They win their 3rd World Championship.
Have that Targons, and they're getting those extra executions over to the Janna. Wolf only went with the quintessences for gold generation, whereas Smoothie went for both seals and quintessences. So they have a little bit more, but mid lane's gonna have some action.
Moving in, flash forward. FAKER does what he can with the petrifying gaze, but it might not be enough. Heal coming through. FAKER needs to make his way out. Out comes the backside. The flashback. Contract's now in trouble. FAKER pushing for a little bit more. Is he gonna get the first blood here? That's it from FAKER.
Super clean outplay there. You wait until the Rek'Sai shows for the ultimate as he's coming forward.
Not like Jensen and Contracts kept their flash either. That's a tough ask, and we can see the play one more time.
And it's super forced from Cloud9 as well. The ultimate was fine from FAKER, but this decision to dive, the timing of the flash, all incredible, and then Contracts with nowhere to go. At the same time, Jarvan going towards the middle lane. They'll make the plane. There's no ulting out for that Rise.
Yeah, that G, they'll take down the Scuttle Crab in these last remaining moments, waiting for that Drake.
They're getting a third Mountain Drake. They already got the first Baron. That was huge for them to actually get a bigger goal lead. They're saving the Drake for now. They got two already. Bang is hiding. He's coming.
Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right through.
Oh my God.
FAKER Shockwave will find them all. And SKT, with a hell of a response, will take down 4.
They did it! They fought back from a 9,000 gold deficit and won a team fight against all expectations. Rumble could not...
And when you watch SKT and they're down 10,000 gold, you can never count them
Now
out.
consider EDG have no vision on the red side. Where is Twitch is what they should be asking. When they see Ori, they can probably guess. But this Wombo's out of this world.
It all starts with that engage from Wolf on the Rakan. And Pinky picked up fairly late in the summer split, but had some very impactful performances on in the playoffs. Using it here to start the fight, set up the Shockwave from FAKER, and of course, easy damage for Bang as
a higher value than merely the stats and the damage output that you're looking at.
You get Baron control, you pop the Nocturne ult, maybe you cement it as seeing this counter rotation by RNG bot side, double TP.
Yeah,
Just a single.
Hoodie already there, but FAKER going to the flash wall. This guy's going to land to the hand of damage. One picked up already. The re-engage for FAKER's only a knock-up. He's still 1 versus 3. The chase forward. Ming wants everything. MLSG rather. No, it's going to be him traded down to the turret. FAKER pulling him into the damage output. Uzi waiting the wings though. The silence is on. Will they re-engage this one? Look for the play as he puts him into the turret. The damage output coming across towards FAKER. Then back towards the jungle is Blank. Losing the health bar, but staying alive. The Deadly Venom not...
They have the ability to. Probably not yet. It depends. Once he completes his Infinity Edge, this duo is very prominent just because of how much damage and consistent damage that the Yasuo is able to output. So it's something that CG also have to respect.
Do they kill FAKER, yes or no, Vedius?
No.
Okay, let's see what he does. 3-on-1, 4-on-1 as Cody's Sun comes down. The quickness is used already. FAKER's got flash available. He dashes. He doesn't even use the flash. And Vedius, you are a god. You called it. FAKER escapes. And SK Telecom, they start the Baron. That was FAKER doing FAKER things.
Yeah, they're going to grab the Baron, and I think they can close with this.
Contention is this Infernal, but SKT have control over the bot side. RNG don't care. They forced through mid to gain priority, and now they're the ones starting it off. Twisted Fate is on his way. Will have the ultimate. Pops it. Here we go.
For the steal.
Ulti is out. He's stolen by SKT, but now where is the fight going to go? Efforts there on the front line. Karsa able to find the kick onto Khan, into the rest of RNG. FAKER's going to be in there on the backside as well. Uzi finding the damage in onto Khan. RNG still going to be kept alive, but the health bars are critically low. FAKER's after Uzi, but he won't be able to find him just yet. FAKER's stumbling away, but he's the only man left standing. Karsa and Longxing are after him. Sonic Wave will not find the mark, but the pursuit continues. Karsa is stopped in his tracks, but Longxing continues the chase. The Claw will not find the mark, and FAKER hands him a card and walks away.
RNG will not find the ace, but they still... But Uzi going untargetable buys just enough time for them to dump a bunch of damage onto FAKER. Gonna watch FAKER once again with this great finish and escape.
But also notice how FAKER flashed to avoid the bubble from Xiaohu, which then landed onto his AD carry, shutting him out of the fight. So FAKER ends up being the only one to survive, sidestepping everything. The cool, calm demeanor of FAKER allows him to walk away nonchalantly. No problems here.
Honestly, like, the rest of this, he's really just running away at max speed, but something about FAKER makes us be like, wow! Run in the straight line. But he did so many dodges before that, and then you can also...
This is likely going to be the tower for SKT.
RNG knows this is just not hard forceable.
And they have no teleports, Flowers, so FAKER can just do this for free.
Yeah.
The recalls take so long. He even gets to see the recalls. SKT, if they had more pokes, they'd actually be able to stop Mord from going back. That's the inhib, and he's out of there.
Another TP is
they're going for more.
Oh, they're all going! It's a triple teleport up into the top side for SKT.
They want to win!
Uzi's going legendary. He's able to find the kill onto the Gragas. SKT are now on the Nexus turret.
Will they get
SKT,
Blitz.
they play the map right, and they find the Nexus.
The split push ended up paying off for SKT.
FAKER on the chase down. Oh, they're just not giving it. Oh, my. Oh, avert your eyes, NA fans. It's not pretty. Cuts the tape. All right. Oh, wait, here we go. The 1v1. Honorable 1v1. Jensen up, currently 2-0. Faker, can he bring it back? Jensen, can he take the best of 5 against Faker in the 1v1? Oh, he does. That's all that matters. Can he get it? Shuriken flip. Golden. Can he take the best of 5? Oh, Faker coming back.
Faker with the stopwatch gets the last laugh. He takes down Jensen, and T1 will take down Cloud9.
Blabber leaping in.
Needed out the ultimate, but that's what ended up happening. Doesn't get caught off guard.
Yeah.
T1 though in the brush. Cannot be
They're gonna find him. He doesn't get the ulti off. He just dies. He could have ulted. He just gets killed. And that is the jungler down. T1 with 40 seconds till this Drake comes up. About the same time they find the rest. 369 gonna take his fight against Faker. Will it be enough? Does he win round 2? He's ignited. He's ever frosted. And Faker with 5 health left wins the one-on-one.
The GOAT! Now he's got more enemies coming after him, though. He's going for the sneaky recall. Out of vision.
They know he's on the left-hand side, missing. Will not spot him go into the brush. They see. You can see it. You can see it. It was in vision. They don't walk over to the roam ward.
Faker with the okie-doke, complete jukes right here. You can't see me.
That ward's just outside the bush above.
Obliterating this bottom lane.
It's just too clean from the T1 bot lane. Absolute destruction in the isolated 2v2. They will secure another tower, and all of a sudden, 369 in the mid lane.
Gonna find the stun, a whole lot of damage, a shuffle, buys a second, the shield survives a bit longer, but 369 still drops, and Viego is ready to claim a couple of corpses. It's not gonna come through for Yagao. Ignite will not kill Zeus, and T1 are winning everywhere.
Faker is just so good. The fact that he could get that ultimate out at the last second to set up for Ona and Zeus to turn it around.
Full confidence with the fully stacked lethal tempo and the passive from Varus. Insane attack speed from him. Blows him up.
And the tower management was so good as well. Look, so much thrown onto Faker, the chain CC, but he gets that ultimate off just underneath the tower, and he buys a little bit of time, but we're back into the action.
We try the 5-on-5 now for the Rift Herald. We got a full item and a half here on the Gumayushi. Gonna feel comfortable on this Varus. The team fight it out. Gale Force boots to the side. Patience about to run out. They can get the last shot and try for it. 1200 HP. The smite comes through clean on the JDG side. A disengage for T1, but will it be enough? Yagao lower and lower and lower. The snipe from Gumayushi claims the kill. And he's gonna get more thanks to Owner. He plays the mid laner better than Yagao does. Bolts in for a bit more, forcing out the flash. But Faker does not care. Only one man is left alive.
T1 do it again, and Faker's not done. He jumps forward, picks up the Silas, and chases down the rest of them. Faker goes with the short route on the inside, flashes over into the wolves for the ankle.
Beautiful play from Faker. And while he has not played Azir at Worlds yet, you can see that he is still a master at the champion. The cheers from Zeus as the ulti comes through.
Another 369 finds death number 4, but the re-engage from Belvet is almost enough, but it is not. Faker in the mid lane, the unkillable Demon King rebuilds his throne with the skulls of his enemies. A 5-for-1 and a dragon after.
JDG are completely aced 18 minutes into the game. T1 are playing with nothing but confidence as they rip apart the last hope of the LPL.
Faker's never been eliminated by an LPL team, and he sure as hell is not going to start today.
What an incredible performance. T1 seem to have only gotten better and better from game to game. JDG have put up a strong fight, but here in Game 4, it is nothing but the T1 show. And we have to give so much credit. We sing the praises of Faker, we sing the praises of Gumayushi, but carriers' ultimates have been unbelievable in these team fights, hitting 3, 4, 5 members consistently. And the plays that he has been making in the 2 versus 2, he's been involved in 15 of the 18 kills.
Absolute beast for sure. Here's a look at the engage, and Zeus immediately they go straight for frontline. They knock back the Sejuani, and because of the comp this time around, it's easy for them to finish that out. Faker then goes around the back. Nobody's getting out of here.
It's like Faker from the back, Gumayushi from the left, Ona from the front. They're being flanked when they just shouldn't be.
the focus on his face. He knows that this game is his.
They're going to find an engagement of the tower. Owner, though, immediately resets his position. His job was to distract, and distract he did. Drake secured as Faker goes in. Deft is on the run. 40% AD. Zeus ready for the re-engage. Fate sealed, and Deft is down. Faker gets the kill, and T1 are ready to go.
T1 so precise, just dominating this game. Zeus, magnificent sleight of hand on the bottom side, but they're not done yet. Kingen looking for the snipe onto Faker. He just walks out of the Inferno chains and goes for it.
Oh, but Faker goes back in. Faker gets barrel, and T1's ready for more. Pioshik's on the run, but the Ruined King will barely survive. Owner walks away, and now T1 might just pay for it. Kingan's ready to chase down Guma even further. Zeus coming around from the side. Kingan backing away. T1 getting another. Faker getting another. Zeka running home. Oh, it's turning into a...
It's a party. It's a party up here in the topside river. The Herald not going to be taken down just yet. They're going to smite it away. Owner picks up the eyeball. Everybody came to the party, but now we're all leaving to go do our homework. Keria finds a tongue lash onto Yagao. No more follow-up here just yet. Nice root coming out from Gumayushi. Now they're going to go in. There's the wombo combo. T1 ain't going to kill anybody just yet. Yagao barely gets away. Owner's ready to swoop in for the Cataclysm. And on gets turned off. Gumayushi flips the switch. And now Shun tries to fire back. Massive double kill over the top. Gumayushi is shooting straight.
But that is going to be a huge portion of your damage in this kind of a game.
Certainly is. Every 20 souls, 15 AD, 20 range, 10% crit chance. So it's going to feel good every time you hit one of those breakpoints. As Keria, T1, 3 members in the area, ready to set up. Scout on the flank, however, going to look for the shove. Is going to manage to catch only Zeus in the meantime. Faker still standing strong. Shockwave getting good damage down. T1 quick to force the fight. Zeka not powerful enough to force that one through. T1 taking one and might just turn right back to the Herald.
And T1 there.
On the minds of T1 looking ahead to the semifinals.
Zeus just isn't missing. It's ridiculous. It's like 20 shock blasts in a row that this guy has hit. He's monster fed. And he is just having them downloaded.
Connected down to the wall. Zeus firing up with so much damage down. Go Zeka. The pushback is massive. Gala knocked out at T1. Eyes on the prize.
And it's the God of Thunder. He loves his lightning champions. And there are ultimates for both Ruler and Guma. We'll see if T1 is able to contest here.
No flash for Keria. Has to be a bit careful about how far forward he steps. Kanavi ready with the ultimate. Zeus strong.
Getting low.
But opted for lethality. He's still relatively squishy, all things considered. Zeus still stepping forward with the Infernal Chain, looking for the lockup. Tempered Fate now coming in, isolating Knight. Knight right in the back line, and Owner immediately with the follow-up engage. Zeus still standing. Now finally the buy is going in, but it might just be too little too late. Knight, fancy feet to the back of the fight. Zeus ticking, burning, but the shutdown is 369. But now they're just fish caught in the barrel, waiting on the slaughter of the curtain call. T1 stepping in and dominating the Herald fight.
They force all of their flashes over the...
To keep the support alive.
T1 make it look effortless there. They just come in, yoink, thank you so much for the dragon. Owner steals it away, and they also get the... Never mind, he gets a freebie back.
Staying a bit too long, stun now coming through. 369, careful not to overheat too quickly. Continuing to walk forward, making sure now he has the flame spitter to try to bring it back. Shockwave there, Keria not quite able to connect. Maybe they have the damage. Faker's gonna be in trouble missing now, pushing him back, trying to sacrifice. 369 burns down to the ignite of Keria. Missing, killed as well in every play that looks like it favors JDG, just turns. Aggroed here, Keria playing on the edge. Ruler going through the portal. Feathers fly, but to little effect as JDG just have to run the pullback over the wall. Now they're just trying to isolate, take out Zeus. Big gold influx for the side of JDG. Can they take the fall fight? Already the equalizer burned. Keria running through the magical journey. Everybody trying to get out, but Owner will be denied. Owner cannot find the escape, but it doesn't matter because T1 are there in time. Missing, trying to fire back. Gumayushi out of ammo, desperately trying to reload, but here comes the kunai. Here comes Knight, the flash away to safety. 3 shots left in the barrel. Manages to lock him down, playing on the edge, missing as he stepped. Faker's coming! Far. Faker on the flank. No shockwave. A lot of help. Has to play careful here. Knight, no ultimate. Needs to make his way out of this one. The lockup there from Guma from so far away. Owner coming in, the pullback on the missing, trying not to stick around for too long. One taken down already. Knight now going in, trying to turn it back. Guma says not today.
Guma puts it right between his eyes as Knight goes for the...
else T1 have started this one. Guma in the area. Again, a slower Baron normally, but they're so far ahead with the Jin that it might not matter. TP from the Akali. Knight in the area now. T1 maybe just going to fish for the pick here. Already got one advantage. Tempered Fate onto Kanavi is big. The lineup is there. Zeus immediately going to look to knock him down. Can they find it? Kanavi no going right back into Zeus. Owner in the area. Big damage coming in for the Dark and Blade. Missing on the backside, trying to buy some space. With a shockwave, it's clean. And in comes the curtain call. It is Zeus wreaking havoc on all of JDG to finish the fight. T1 looking to break over the base of JDG. Area eyes on the hostile takeover to maybe be the difference maker in this fight. Zeus on the flank, Faker over the wall. Objective getting lower and lower. The Weaver's wall coming out, isolating Owner. Might go for the 50-50, but it's absolutely Psycho flashes over the arrow. Faker goes in! It's incredibly clean. JDG with the counterpunch. Can they get anything back? Ruler untouched on the backside. Dragon still standing, but Owner will take that away too. My God, what an engage from T1! Owner, you magnificent beast! What in the world? T1 just need to weather the storm.
And the heal is good in lane, but once you get out, it is very tough not to have the cleanse.
Zeus on the flank. Zeus on the side. TP coming in. Faker looking to make the play. He gets Ruler. Owner goes in. And again, the combos are clean. The hostile takeover is damn well hostile. T1 looking to leave no survivors alive. 369 admits the entire team will get absolutely nothing. T1 in the clutch are too damn clean. Faker predicts Ruler's flash. He gets there first. He catches him with the ult.
Now to come forward. Zeus on that flank angle. The Shy now here. And Gumayushi pretty safe now on that back line.
Look at Keria though. It's so hard for Weibo to walk up because Keria is on that sideline. They know he's there.
Yeah, he flashes in. He finds himself the charm onto fours. There is the ultimate from the Shy, but it just doesn't quite do enough. They try and get out, but Faker has the perfect execution and locks down his fellow ninja. Xiaohu now taking a whole lot of damage, and Faker is in the shroud. He's toying with him. It's a double kill. What? Owner! And back in again. It's a triple for Faker. Zeus is going to be able to help lock down the next one. Faker eventually goes down, but it's 4 for him and Carrier.
And that is T1 turning the situation around.
World Championship. It's T1, one dragon from Seoul. And Carrier gets spotted. He says, great, I'm going to engage. Both your soul laners are stacked up. Carrier goes right in, knocks them both up. The Bard ulti comes through there. I think it was meant to protect the Shy and Xiaohu, but it kind of backfired as it immuned the ulti coming through from the Shy.
And from Xiaohu, that was 2 ultimates that just didn't find their mark. The anti-synergy, really rough for Weibo here with their backs against the wall. They just don't find the angle, and that is Soul Point set up. A triple kill for Faker on Akali, a champion that, well, of course we knew he could play, but we hadn't seen this year just yet.
I tell you what, it's pretty poignant seeing him play Sylas and Akali in this series, though, after what happened last year. Just showing that it doesn't really matter.
Gold leads as Light desperately tries to at least get Zeus. Won't even get that.
It's heartbreaking as now they take a magical journey over Zeus. He likes this one though, 1 versus 3. He's absorbing so much, the Emperor's Divide. It comes in, but he's still alive. What is going on? Faker Tiny's up the first. Everyone's just exploding as Weiwei trying to get something done, but it does not matter. T1 are too strong.
4 times T1 has lost in a Bane 5. 4 times they've been knocked out, and 4 times they have got back up for this moment.
It was 7 years since their last, a decade since their birth. The SKT legacy has been reignited. T1 will be your 2023 World Champions.
These were some of the best plays by Faker in World's history. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.